All right, chapter 12. We are 41 hours, 55 minutes, and 43 seconds into the playthrough. And I guess I don't like. I know I've read off like the playtime. I just, for some reason, I'm like blanking on like. Have I really put this much time into Lost Judgment? Like, this is the 15th stream, I think, and it's gone by quickly in terms of actual stream time. All right, chapter 12. Let's get the cutscene out of the way, and actually, the beginning chapter of the beginning of chapter cutscenes have been pretty short. Like, it's very much recap and right back into it. So that's been a little bit different. 3 streams of Judgment when we get to see Bathhouse. You missed a cabaret club scene in the last stream, Rude. Just saying. I'm sorry. Saturday got dressed up again, and we had to do that whole thing.
Yagami の控訴審に動き出す。Yagami とGenda法律事務所。さらに公安の調整官、坂東に対抗するべく、RK の相馬を捕らえようと画策する。だが相馬には、公安の潜入捜査官であった可能性が急浮上してきたのだ。
じゃあ銃を撃ってきたのは警官姿の2人組？
ええ。そして阿久津のことを。
その警官たち、まさか本物じゃないよね？
ああ、多分相馬が自分の手駒に警官の制服を着せたんだと思う。どっちにしろそいつらを送り込んできたのは相馬だ。海藤さんが言うには公安の潜入捜査官だったかもしれない。
知ってるかターボ。潜入捜査官はアメリカなんかじゃモグラって呼ばれてるらしいぜ。
モグラか。
でもいくら公安の潜入でも口封じに殺人までするなんて。
いえ、相馬としちゃ。
The mole joke was a callback to the first game. That was one of the people we're looking for the whole time.
いくら組織のリーダーでもただじゃ済みません。どえらい裏切りですから。RK には元登場界の人間も多いし、速攻で殺されちまいます。
確かにそうね。
だから偽警官たちは俺らも始末したかったようでした。できれば全員の口を封じるつもりだったんすかね。
なあ、検察の方で源田事務所に警護つけらんないか。せめて今夜だけでも。
分かった。すぐ手配してみる。
それなら八神さんたちにも警護がいるのでは？
ありがたい提案だけど、ほら海藤さんも東も元極道だから、警察に守ってもらうなんてね。
ああ、冗談じゃねえ。そうっすね。お気持ちだけで結構です。
これで相馬はますます地下に潜ってくことになるだろうな。でももし奴を見つけ出せれば逆に公安の尻尾もつかめる。その時は沢先生の件も明るみに出せるし、桑名や楠本玲子のことも。
分かった分かった。ひとまず沙織さんを源田先生のとこに送ってこうぜ。今日はそれで上がりだ。
そうだな。きっちりガードするから心配ないよ、沙織さん。
なあに沙織、変身した途端みんなに守られちゃって。
じゃああなたもたまには気合い入れておしゃれしてみたら。
私は今これでもだいぶ頑張ってるんですけど。
Let's walk Satori-san back to the Genda law office. We can continue the conversation there. Alright, escort mission. Not really. Mrs. Sexy Cabaret, yeah, they've done it twice in this game, Rude, and sadly you've missed both times. Nice vibrant hair. Yeah, so this we gave her the same look in the first game too. They do this, it's the same kind of thing, you're just gathering information. And you know, she's normally like very plainly dressed and like I would say almost like emo looking. And yeah, you can make her look like that.
Yagami君、この間高野検事とやり合ってきたんでしょ。
Play the game again, I missed it. There will be VODs, Rude. You can watch it in all its glory.
力を懲らしめてやったつもりが、なんか殺人のアリバイに利用されたみたいなことになっちゃって。前は世論も完全に
I'll even have a chapter marker on YouTube for you, okay?
雲行き怪しいからね。
She's Bulma. Yeah, kinda. You do have a point. It wasn't what I was going for. I was picking at random. Actually, I think most of the folks in chat were involved in helping. Also, we just shoved her to the side. All right, let's walk her back. We shoved her out of the way. She got angry. Did it again. Got a posse now. One of the things I was just thinking about, or just occurred to me, is that might have been, at least for her, it might have been the first time she's actually ever been shot at. Yagami, Kaito, Higashi, plenty of times. So that's probably... I mean, I would guess that's why she reacted the way she did. Picking up random tissues. I mean, if they're still in the package, they're good. I mean, the used ones, you're the ones you gotta watch out for.
Oh, なんだか大変だったな。大丈夫か？
阿久津が銃で撃ち殺されたとか、ほんと血の気が引きましたよ。沙織さんに何かあったらどうしようって。
俺らはいいのかよ。
まあみんな無事で何よりだった。
でも相馬にやられました。奴を甘く見てたみたいです。
どういうことだ？
奴は公安の潜入だったんじゃねえかって話です。
潜入？
何にしても先生と星野くんは楽しい夜に水を差されて残念でしたね。
ん？いやさっきキャバクラに行ったのは星野君がどうしてまで行くって聞かねえもんだから。
先生だってどんなところか覗いてみたいって言ってたでしょ。
そうだったっけ？よく覚えてねえな。
そうですか。失礼。着替えてきますので。
なんていうか、まあしばらくは沙織さんに白い目で見られてください。
Hoshino-kun, down bad. What's going on, Beta fan?
なるほど。じゃあその説で言うと、公安の捜査官が半グレまとめて RK を作ったわけか。
ええ、それが相馬和樹です。まだ確かじゃありませんが、あいつが潜入ならいろいろ辻褄は合います。だから公安は RK を手駒にできたんでしょうし、逆探知とかの情報を流すこともできた。
半グレたちはそうとも知らず、ずっと相馬の命令で公安の使いっ走りをやってたわけだ。
でも相馬に公安とのパイプがあるからこそ RK は一発の組織になりつつある。例えば阿久津を殺した奴らも RK でしょうが、着てた警官の制服や銃は多分本物です。あれも相馬が公安だから簡単に調達できた。
ではもう警官の制服は信用できないですね。
Yeah, that's how she normally looks when she's not dressed up like a hostess.
心配ないよ。あの人たちは真冬のお墨付きだから。
それにしても警察の方で公安を止めらんねえのか。
ええ、公安はそもそも相馬なる該当人物はいないと知らぬ存ぜぬだそうです。
記録は抹消済みってことですかね。
相馬は軽く10年は登場界にいたはずだぜ。日教連って組で阿久津と一緒だった。あいつらのことなら俺より東が詳しい。
わかった。じゃあそれはまた明日聞いてみよう。
おう、そうだな。
I guess that's it for tonight. Let's head back to the agency and rest up. Beta fan, are you enjoying talking to yourself? I hope you are. If you didn't hear it, I do have a little bit of bad news for you, though. Is that I will actually be taking a break from YouTube streaming for a little while. After the playthrough of this game is done, we're gonna take a little break from that. Try out some things. Maybe do Twitch affiliate. I don't know. But just a heads up there, if that's how you rely on your notifications. I'm alright with it. It is kind of as you said. It does feel like another country, and YouTube's really weird for live streams. Like, even if you're searching for it, you don't necessarily find streams, so... But yeah, the goal is to have less clutter on the YouTube channel overall. I'll just could go to Mixer. Oh wait, right? But yeah, between live streams, clips, and or live streams, shorts, and VODs, it's kind of a mess. There's no easy way to differentiate the content. So, like, if you have for example, if you have notifications turned on for YouTube, you get notifications for everything, as far as I'm aware. I don't know. Just them trying to, they're still behind. All right, pop over to here. Let's actually, you know what? Let's go here first. I need health. Never mind. Let's go... let's just go back to the agency. Notifications exist. Just a reminder. Yeah, that's what I mean. The problem is they're not specific. Like, if your intent is, I just want to watch somebody live stream on YouTube... So does the Discord. Yeah, that's another thing. The way that most of the Discord bots work is that they pick up the live streams too, and it's just like... I feel like I'm spamming at that point. But yeah, the idea is if you get a notification from YouTube, if you have those on, it's because there's either a new short to watch or there's a full-length VOD. Or, you know, whatever else I might be getting into. Meeting more like I don't want to be here telling you the same shit for the 700th day in the row. That sounds like a meeting. Actually, my meetings are more like, hey, we need this thing implemented, like, last week. full length. How big is full? I mean, my VODs often are usually an hour or more. So that's what I mean. We won't be drawn in by the Master System, although I feel like I do need to go and play it. The funny thing is that I can play the Master System on my Steam Deck now. Just actually really cool. That'll be like my preferred way to play retro games, I think, going forward. Alright, let's rest on the couch, see what advancement in the story we get from here. Or nothing. My director decided to retire early, and we got absorbed into a meeting that a team that meets every day to discuss what they're doing for the day, which for me is the same thing every day. Yeah, I could see that that would be redundant. I'm on a team that meets every day, but our more often than not, day-to-day things do change. You have the same like overarching like projects to work on, but day-to-day, you're doing both like, I don't want to say like help desk work. You're doing support of sorts. But yeah, if you're at something where like, hey, I'm gonna go through this list of things, and this list, you know, that list doesn't change day to day. It's seems like it's highly pointless. Where do we? Oh, there we go. Maximize that battle bonus. All right, back to Charles. Hey. Really? You know, we really needed that pebble, I'm sure. That'll come in handy later. Projects are all waiting to be decided by higher-ups to either dissolve or continue, so there's nothing to do but wait. I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, I would like to fight you. Although that man has a sword, I don't want to fight you as much. The man with the weapon dies first. No. Slap. Him with that motorbike, see how sword fares? I don't know if he could pick up the motorcycle. Oh, that was an interesting dodge. Pow! Oh, never mind. Never mind. Sometimes you can, and sometimes you can't. I think it might have been because I was EX boosting. Switch to beast mode. Well, that would be not a problem for Kiryu, but I am not Kiryu. It can probably only do it when you're boosting, though. That would make sense. Should have chosen Kiryu. You know, not an option. Also, we're fighting three of the same guy again. Are they supposed to be, like, triplets? Like, is that... Glitch in the Matrix. Oh. I just wanted to do something flashy to end that. I feel like they could totally do something like that, and make it a story, like a plot point for Ichiban in Yakuza 8, where he realizes that they're all dressed the same. Comments on them being NPCs. I feel like there's totally a joke that could be made there. Yeah, we'll go through these dudes. Hopefully none of them have a gun. They look pretty serious. Let me have this bike, please. Game. Oh, you have a gun. Then he can put a Deadpool mask on. Sure, why not? I don't like that. What? We were in the street and we just teleported. That kind of broke my brain a little bit. You teleported him twice. Yeah, he was kind of sinking into the street. I think that's probably why it did it. Just looking at it though, and like while you're focused on it is like pretty damn awkward.
Moshi?
Yagami 氏、Kusumoto です。問題発生ですぞ。今朝方、ハンピンリューマンが襲撃されました。
え？襲撃って誰に？
RK です。ずっとイジン町でも人数を増やしていたんですが、連中の狙いはクワナさんだったんでしょう。幸い見つかる前に逃げたようです。まだ連絡は取れてないのですが。
ハンピンリューマンの被害は？
テッソーさんによれば怪我人が少々。
Bro, Tesso。
その場には相馬も来てたのかな？
いえ、そこまではわかりません。とにかく現場は大混乱だったようで。
そうか。わかった。
八神氏はこれからどうされますか？
相馬の過去と正体を探ってみる。いろいろ裏がありそうなんだ。つくもは引き続きクワナを探してくれるか？
わかりました。では。
Martial arts so good you teleport the bad guy twice. All right, let's watch that. Right before we go into a story bit here. That way, Craft is, you know, as soon as I'm done with the clip, you know I'm walking into story area. Pause. There we go. I don't like that. Alright, we flip him into there. Oh, we put him in the street. And then it puts him back. What? We were in the street and we just teleported. That makes so much more sense now. Because I didn't have the game physically didn't have the room for the EX move. So it teleported him to a spot where there was. Room. Well, we couldn't exactly attack him underneath the awning of sorts. Or at least, so the game decided. It's like, you know what? Let's move you to an open area. Just kidding. Happy to make him sink into the floor, but you can't be in half the ceiling. Not allowed. Imagine trying to program that.
よう、タボ。悪いな、仕事の時間だ。誰が代われ。
じゃあ俺がやるよ、カイト。
おう。カードをまめに入れるんだぞ。
分かってるって。
Yes, you kids enjoy video game.
お子様に大人気じゃん。
そう思うだろ。ところが東は俺の上を行くんだ。
マジで？
東さん、八神先生がお見えです。
バーカ、先生なんてつけんな。そいつは呼び捨てでいいんだ。
あ、じゃあ八神の野郎が来ました。
いきなり野郎呼ばわりかよ。
なるほど。確かに相馬の登場会時代なら俺も知らねえわけじゃありません。奴は直系組織の日教連で杯受けてました。
日教連ってのは名門の組だ。今は登場会の解散で本家ごと潰れちまったがな。
ええ。そん中でも相馬と阿久津は
Might be the first time I'm hearing of Mikyo.
組を支えるために表向きにはご法度のしのぎにも手出してたみたいです。でもどんなに火星だって上の門はその上がりを吸い上げるだけで何にもケツ持っちゃくれません。都合よく使われてたんですよ。それでも相馬たちはいつかのし上がってやろうって歯食いしばってたはずなんですがね。結局出世する前に登場界全体が立ち行かなくなって解散しちまった。青春捧げて組に尽くすだけ尽くしたのに報われなかった。
阿久津は本当にそうだったかもな。でも海藤さんの説でいくと、相馬は公安の任務として登場会を中から監視してたんだ。そして組の誰よりも早く登場会に先がないことを見抜いた。公安の潜入なら登場会解散のその後を見越して動く。だから RK って犯罪者ネットワークを作って行き場をなくすヤクザたちをまとめて管理できるようにしたんだ。
なるほど。そう言われると確かに RK はカムロ町のしのぎに目光らせてる。自分らに黙って稼ぐ奴らをきっちり締めて回ってんだ。今この町で悪さするには連中の許可がいるらしい。
ああ、だから相馬が潜入捜査官って説は一応筋としちゃ通ってる。あとは奴と公安とのつながりさえ裏が取れれば間違いない。
Evidence of Soma being an undercover agent within the Yakuza. We'll have to dig into his past for that.
東、誰か昔の相馬を知ってる人は？あいつがいつどうやって登場会に入ったとかそういう話が聞ける人？
ならそうだな。日教連の元総裁がいる。
総裁って組長のこと？
まあな。入江って人だ。前の肩書きがどうあれ今じゃチャンピオン街の飲んだくれだがよ。
その入江さんから話が聞きたい。相馬と公安の関係が証明できれば連中を追い詰められる。
どうかな。まあ会いたきゃ言ってみろよ。いつも明るいうちからアテンシって店にいる。
わかった。
俺も行くぜ、タボ。出発するか。
Hey, Mama Sumi. Welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, like Choir, I was at least on watch the door to pass out candy. We didn't get very many trick-or-treaters yesterday, just due to where we live. Not a big development, and kind of isolated from. It's not like you could just it's not like a huge development, so it's like you can't walk one to another for efficiency on candy. But how's it feel to be stream famous? Not that you weren't already. Do you live in Australia? Oh wait, I have to look at this first. Oh, I already got this one. Okay, never mind, never mind. Kind of feels that way. There's also a gigantic squirrel on the grating right there. Who's looking for this item? This lady. Silver plate. Oh, alright. At least we have Kaito, though. I don't feel like Kaito's helping, though. Plus, being on Monday was pretty slow. Well, yeah, there were quite a few factors. One, yeah, Monday. Also, there was a football game on that people were downtown for in the Cleveland area. So, many factors contributed. Squirrel's listening for something. Platinum plate. Where's a... Oh, I was hoping there's a pawn shop right here. I don't think it's anywhere close. That's the problem. All right, let's do this real quick. Sell off all this stuff and then come back. Find me, I'll show you the Second Amendment after we listen to some records together, though. That's how he lures people in. Hey, want to hear this banger of a record? I was surprised you never burst out in Goofy song at the name of the club in the story. Earth Angel. You know what? For some reason, I know exactly what you're... Yeah. You're right. You're absolutely right. The thought was there, yes. But I'm not singing it out. Where's the pawn shop? Shit. Should probably look at that first before I try and guess. Here? Nope. Ibisu Pawn, which is Showa, just north of the middle of Showa Street. Okay, that one. Come in. They can't come in here. Alright, cool. Yeah, second from bottom. You are correct. Did I find this one already? Yes. Okay. Chuck, it's Marvin, your cousin. Marvin Berry. You know that new sound we look for? Well, listen to this. Yes. Suddenly Back to the Future. Going to Earth Angel. Move all these bikes out of the way. Who needs them? Yeah, now you'll never forget. I was already thinking it. Trust me. Musically, no. Kaito just absolutely destroyed whoever that was. Mysterious mushrooms. Nice. Oh. That doesn't say... Does that... I don't know what that's...
ここだね。日教連の入江さんがいるって店は。
cultural reference we all understand. Maybe minus the Aussies. I feel like it transcends borders.
入江総裁。俺は松金組にいたもんで、海藤と申します。
松金の？そうかい。あの人の子分か。
うちの親父をご存知で。
昔ながらのヤクザらしいヤクザだったな。義理人情に熱くて金儲けが下手で。でも俺みてえになる前に死んだのは幸せだったのかもな。
少しお話をさせていただいてもいいでしょうか。一緒にいるのは俺の相棒で八神。仇ですが、こいつも松金の親父にゆかりのある人間です。
八神です。
で、俺と話したいってなんだよ。
相馬の話を聞かせてもらえませんか。RK の相馬和樹です。
相馬ね。組にいた頃はただの若造だったんだ。今じゃだいぶ幅利かせてるそうじゃねえの。
I hope meeting with this guy pays off. No matter who's talking, it's a detective's job to listen to everything they say.
一杯おごらせてください。隣座らせてもらっていいですか。
相馬はよ、昔うちの頭補佐がスカウトしてきたんだ。闇カジノでドブへ捨てるみたいに大金かける若造がいるってんでな。ダチとつるんで女こましちゃ金にしてたらしい。
なるほど。ヤクザにするにはもってこいの野郎ですね。
闇カジノってカムロ町にあったやつですか。
ああ、うちの組で仕切ってたんだ。カジノはいくつも作っちゃ札に潰されてたな。
相馬を組に入れたのはなんでです。あいつの方から入りたいって言ってきたんですか。
そうだったと思う。さっき言った頭補佐に懐いててよ。相馬は上には従順だが、自分より下の者にはえらく睨みが利くようだった。極道で使えるのはそういう人間だ。あとは暴力に躊躇ねえとこがよかった。
ちなみに組入れる前、相馬のボディチェックはされたんですか。
なんで？どういう意味だ。
素性は調べたんですよね。生い立ちから何から。
まあ一通りのチェックはしたろう。俺が細かく見たわけじゃね
え。入江さん、もしかしたら相馬は公安の潜入だったかもしれません。
なんだと。
So no one suspected him. Someone wormed his way into the family after all.
あいつが潜入だとして、そうなると何か思い当たることはありますか。怪しい動きをしてたとか、外部の誰かと連絡を取り合ってたとか。
いや、どうだろうな。考えたこともなかったからよ。あいつはやべえしのぎも進んでやってた。ここだけの話、人をやったこともあったはずだ。
人を？
いつだったか。組のしのぎを札にチクったチンピラがいてよ。相馬は上の門に命じられて、そいつをさらって山に埋めたんだ。それが初めてとは思えねえくらい手際が良かったらしい。気味が悪いくらいだったって。確か阿久津の野郎がそう言ってたんだ。聞いたぜ。あいつ夕べ殺されたらしいな。
耳が早いんですね。
誰から聞いたんです？
この町の闇は不見だぜ。自分たちだけが何でも知ってるとな。
阿久津も夕べ、相馬が公安の潜入だってことに思い当たったんです。だから口を塞がれた。
そうか。だがもう俺には関係ねえ。今となっちゃ相馬が潜入だろうがどうでもいい。組がなくなっちまってんだからよ。
入江さんが日教連を閉めた後、 子分たちは今どうなってんです？
半分は足を洗った。それと6代目の新事業ってのに呼ばれたのもいたが、あとは地下に潜ったみてえだ。そのうち生きのいいのが RK に迎えられたよ。
じゃあその生きのいい子分たちが公安に踊らされてることになります。それも構わないんですか？
もうボンクレ正月に挨拶もよこさねえ奴らだよ。半グレん中でチヤホヤされていい気になりやがって。恩知らずどもが。
I'm sure this guy was a big shot in his heyday, but it sure is a shame to see what happens to a Yakuza whose family fell apart. It's kind of sad.
なんだか酒がまずくなってきちまった。あいつらのことを思い出したら。
今はやっぱりみんなてめえが生きるので精一杯の時代なんですかね。まあでも毎日明るいうちから管巻いてちゃ誰だって挨拶する気はなくなります。今度シラフの時に飯でも食いませんか？東上会の直系組長がそんなんじゃ。昔上を目指して死に物狂いで頑張った俺らが浮かばれませんから。
失礼しました。海藤さんのいた松金組は東上会の直系になるのが悲願だったんです。だからあの人には自分の親が目指した場所に入江さんがいたと、そういう風に見えるんだと思います。お話ありがとうございました。
千両通り北にある三沢ビルって知ってるか？そこで長反博打の賭場が立ってるんだ。
賭場？
A gambling den on Senryo Avenue North. You talk about Kosuke-kun's tatami room?
ええ。前に行ったことがあります。そこが何か？
その賭場は六本木から流れてきた連中が仕切っててな。そいつらを相手に RK は上がりの分け前をよこせと言ってる。
カムロ町で稼ぐなら RK の許可を取れと？
なあ。ところが六本木は上がりを払う気がねえ。それで今夜 RK が賭場をビルごと襲撃するらしい。目的は見せしめだ。派手にやるだろうな。一人や二人死人が出るかもしれねえ。
じゃあもしかしたら相馬もそこに来るってことですか？
さあな。ただ今夜の襲撃は元東上会組の仕切りだ。RK の精鋭部隊よ。ひよっこどもにプロの仕事を見せるんだと。
誰からそんな情報を？
だから言ったろ。自分たちだけが何でも知ってると思わねえことだ。
勉強させていただきました。
Old man knew more than he was letting on.
何を話してたんだ、タボ。
今日これから RK の襲撃が起きるってさ。この間の敷の間のビルであの飛ばしきってる連中が RK に分け前を出し渋ってんだ。
じゃあそこに行けば RK のメンバーがわんさか来るわけか。もしかしたら相馬も。
ああ、とにかく行ってみる価値はありそうだよ。
分かった。東も呼んどいた方が良さそうだな。お、行くか。
I wish I had a room for a special floor, right? Yeah, because a tatami is literally just a type of floor mat, right? Or something like that. You have a room specifically dedicated to it. I think that's what you're trying to say. It's like the it's like places have like a party center, like They have, fancy names for, like, just random-ass rooms. I can't think of a good one off the top of my head. What's a riffraff? Well, riffraff, unsavory characters, that sort of thing. Despite what Kraft and Choir have told you. AKA bots. Look like the couple snuck in with the raid. Turn to the tatami room. The funny thing is it's right around the corner. Usually willing to share on the technical details of how I've built things, so anybody ever has questions, don't hesitate to ask, or at least I can point you in the right direction most of the time. Alright, tatami room.
Tabo, もう何か始まってるみてえだ。
ああ。
So what are we on time for? Oh, RK is beating up the guys that are here. Never mind.
Yagami! 兄貴も。こりゃ、何が起きたんです？
RK だ。元登場界の精鋭でこのビルを襲撃してる。
なんだ？よそもんが上がり収めねえで稼いでるからだと。で、もしかしたら相馬も来てるかもしれねえ。
そんな情報、よく取れましたね。
よし。じゃあ行ってみようか。
I think we're about to have a proper rumble in here with Kaito and Higashi in tow. Oh, that sounded fun. Also, why not just make it one cutscene?
いや、ちょっといいか。
なんで、まだ嫌がったのか。見た顔だ。登場界にいた札付きだぜ。イカレ野郎よ。
あんなのがまだ何人もいるのか。
相馬も来てんのか。あいつはどこにいる。
ギャーギャー、うっせえぞ。
These guys are just the doormat. What? How did you not get grabbed? Fine.
たくいい加減にしろよ。
どこに相馬や RK の連中がいるかわからねえ。気をつけていこうぜ。
Whoa. I thought that was a glitch for a second because it was just completely pitch dark in there.
だがここで行き止まりってことはねえはずだ。とりあえず明かりつけらんねえか。ちょっと探してみようや。
It's the back rooms run. Honestly, like, I can't see this and not think of Resident Evil 2. I just can't do it. Too dark to see. Gotta be a light switch around here somewhere. Liminal spaces. Oh my god, what a revolution.
やっぱ明るいと見やすいな。
どこだ。これは。
Now I'm gonna get this door open. Looks like something on the other side's keeping it shut. Check out another door. Like why is this an investigation mode? Okay. What's behind door number 3? This is...
暗証番号付きのドアか。面白い。こんなもんで俺らを止められると思うなよ。なあ、タボ。
Okay, gotta find the passcode now. Or not.
よあ、やっぱりこっちのドアをなんとかすりゃいいんじゃねえか。つまり、暗証番号がいるってわけだ。
おい、どうするんだ。
他の場所に手がかりがあるかもしれない。この階を調べよ
う。よし、行くか。
Alright, take a step back, maybe? Search the other rooms for the passcode. Schlock. Hey, you got the passcode? Actually, wait. No. They're gonna give me free EX gauge charge, then I'll gladly take it. Oh, so we have a safe, we have... that. Right, talk to this guy.
なあ、ちょっといいか。
もう勘弁してください。
なんもしないよ。
Not gonna cycle the camera again if it's gonna keep just jumping in and out.
知りたいだけだ。
0508いや8010だったか。
たく、はっきりしてよ。ま、どっちも入力してみるか。
0508か。8010か。
8010 0508. 0508 8010. 0508 8010. To crush a dragon? Dragon's crushing fist has been unlocked. Cool. For this month, you have to avoid, stay away from malls to a certain music track. There are actually 2. I mean, depending on which game you're playing. But I'm sure it's out there already. Actually, I'm sure both of those are out there already. No, let me...
0508か8010だったよな。
ああ、試してみるよ。
Why tell me to remember it like 3 times?
よし。
And then give it to me like right at the door. Come on, I'm not that dumb. Today. Ijincho ball. I mean, literal real-life malls. I mean, those still exist? There's still a real-life mall that's pretty close to me. But yeah, I know what you mean. But yeah, it's there are two songs that to be avoided or to try to avoid during the holiday season. Good luck with that if you live in the U.S. There's no way. But I can't remember if the challenge is for November or December. Maybe it's both. I don't know. It's been a while. If someone's anywhere in this building, my money's on that gambling den, the Tatami room. Pretty sure the Tatami room's up on the 5th floor. Hardcore parkour.
ちょっと探してみるから2人は待っててくれる？
おう、頼んだぞ、タボ。
Need to get over there first. The game doesn't use this mechanic, like, all that often. So it's like random when it does. But there's a skill literally centered around, like, you know, raising your grip gauge. It's like, why? Need to search the room first. I don't want to search the room. I want to look outside. Think you know why? Doesn't seem to be locked, doesn't seem to be locked, but the door won't open. Looks like it's barricaded from the other side. Gotta head outside and find another way. Looks like I can reach the end of the ducts. That's where I'm going. Cool. Same reason you want to up your forearm strength. Yagami is a lonely, lonely man. Can I... do I want to go over here? Or do I want to drop back down? Nah, screw it. Not worth it. With whatever little item that is. Long nights in the office looking out the blinds. Literally too stupid to call Mafuyu. Sounds like Yagami. He's too busy working. They can get back inside from the rooftop. The only way there is through down there. The only way there is through down there. Down here. Oddly worded sentence for my brain, apparently. Long nights at Kamurocho when you've got a short jacket. Never mind. There's a joke in there somewhere. I'm sure you all can find it. About pipe descent. Please tell me more about pipe descent. You can shimmy down a vertical pipe by taking and running and jump toward it. Okay. That was... okay. Sure. I think this is the longest, oh, wait. Can I grab onto this? No? Here's where I'm gonna fall because I'm too busy looking around at shit. I know. Stop yelling at me, game. This is why I should have upgraded it. I like a girl in a short skirt and a long jacket. Tight jeans. It just looks so unbelievably uncomfortable. Sharp as attack. But yeah, earlier it's about the sentence that I read. It's just sometimes things just sound weird in English, and you can't tell whether there's like a translation error or what. It's like the beginning of the chapter.
なんだてめえ、まだぶちのめしてねえやつがいたか。
ゲ。
覚悟しろや。
More like demand. Oh wait, we might need to just boost up for this right away. I don't know how I dove at him, but you know what? I'm gonna gladly take it. Bullshit! I hit him 3 times before he started that combo. Whatever. Oh.
どんな感じだ？ああ、屋上について RK を片付けたとこ。ただ、海藤さんたちが登ってくるにはきつそうだ。他にもルートがないか探してみるよ。わかった。ならもうちょっと待ってるぜ。
Don't think you were going the distance, V. You know, maybe you weren't going the speed. I don't know. But it's weird that they let, like, the game let him, that guy have this full, like, attack animation. About to rappel down there. Should be able to pull everyone up with this. I'll take janky ropes for 200, Alex.
Yagami, お前よくここまで素手で来れたな。
おい、音がしてたぞ。この辺りにも隠れてる奴がいるかもしれねえ。見つけ次第やっちまうぞ。
へい、はい。
Completely oblivious.
どうします？やっちまいますか？
そうだな。まとめて片付けちまうか。
いやいや、ちょっと待てって。階段の前にいる奴に応援を呼ばれるかもしれない。そうしたら相馬にも逃げられるかもしれないし、後ろから一人ずつ締め落としてくるよ。
悪いな。なんかあったらすぐに助けるからよ。
Okay, partial stealth mission.
行くか。
Tactical Yagami action. Can I hop this fence? I don't think so. Also, it's so dimly lit over here that... Okay. Four out of 10 needs more box. Oh, wait, we got a flashlight. Look at this. Go to sleep. We did get a cardboard box earlier, so you know, I feel like we could have used it again. That would have been ideal. I wanted the item, damn it. You don't get to stop a mech from standing on you using only your muscles, I riot. I don't even know what the item was, but skip. Thank you. I greeted for an item that was probably put there just so to make you lose. I don't care. I have no regrets. Climb the frickin' fence. Judgment solid. This is Yagami. Colonel, can you hear me? God, good job, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
Okay.
Hit him with the fish. I wish. Alright, wait for him to turn around again. Now we need a hostess to pop out. Right? I feel like that would make a lot of noise. How's that sneaking jacket working out? I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move. It's a little short. Also, Yagami smuggled his cigarettes in his stomach. Gotta do something about him if we want to get to the building next door. Doesn't make noise because you were crouching.
Kaito-san.
Right. Video game logic.
どうしたタボ？
あともう少しのとこなんだけど、RK がいて身動きが取れない。どうにかして連中をおびき出してくんないかな。
任せろ。俺が何とかしてやる。
頼んだよ。
That was fantastic, by the way. Who in the world would fall for such a thing?
なんだ、猫の喧嘩か。どこで泣いてやがる。
Never mind.
どうだタボ。なんとかなっただろ。
ああ、名演技だった。カイトさん、助かったよ。
Okay, the tatami room is not too far from here. Time to take these guys out and meet up with Kaito-san and Higashi-san.
Yoshi, 行くか.
Is there somebody supposed to be patrolling over here? One on the left and one on the right. Armed with 5.56ers and pineapples. I had no idea what that meant when I was a kid. What bullshit? He saw me through there because Yagami decided to stand up. Also, can I counter that? I'm not seeing a prompt. Resume, strength, excellent security guard, area for improvement, distracted easily by cats. Security guard, right?
Kaito-san, ちょっと困ったことになってる。手貸してくんない？
おう。
あともうどうにかして。
なんだ?
Alright, let's skip all that. He misspoke. Alright, let's see if we get spotted again. Yeah, Yagami didn't want to... He didn't want to remain crouched. He's like, nah. I'm good. Anytime now. MGS Lost Judgment. That could actually be a title. Smoke bomb. Almost didn't see that guy with his camo jacket. They get a free ride after the gauntlet of bullshit I just had to go through. That was not tactical espionage action or tactical espionage operations. I think it's what they changed it to for Peace Walker and... For Peace Walker in MGS5. 2 V's is just a good day on Twitch. Can never replicate me. Also, another random out-of-place save point. I mean, I get it. It makes sense. But it's weird. It's rare to find a save point just out in the world. This is only the second time that's ever happened. Alright, Tatami room. Soma could be up ahead. You know what? Let me just double check something. Okay, I am full health. I'll read this entire text wall that Choir's putting up after this fight. How about that?
Are? なんだよ、康介くんか?
こりねえガキだな。おい、まさかまた女騙して金にしてたんじゃねえだろうな。
してませんから。
てめえ、松金組の怪盗か。
お、さすが有名じゃん。
なんでここにいる？てめえも RK に入ったのか？
アホか。お前らと一緒にすんな。
あんたがこの襲撃の仕切りか。相馬はどうした？来てないのか？
余計なとこに首突っ込んできたな。おい、後ろからも来てるぞ。
敵は大勢、相馬はいない。これじゃ何のためにわざわざ来たかわかんねえな。
しっかり八神探偵事務所お願いだから助けて。
康介君を助けに来たってことにしとこうや。
知り合いっすか？ならよかったじゃないですか。あいつ頭かち割られるところでしたよ。いやあ、そこの3人もやっちまうぞ。それでしまいだ。
いいか、来るぞ。
おい、
Oh yes, give me all the ragdoll goodness. I don't even care that you're hitting me right now. As soon as that happened, I'm like, yes. Oh, fuck. Alright. Well, I just got stabbed. That's nice. Probably heal. Now. Yeah, there we go. Good enough. Oh. I should probably switch back to Crane. God damn. Swinging like a wild man. Oh, come on. And that's how he died. So impassioned by his swings. Oh my god, I just noticed we're literally beating up Miyamoto. Not that there's any relation. It's still funny. Kusumoto?
楠本さん、あなたの方からこちらへ呼んでいただけるとは思ってませんでした。どういう風の吹き回しでしょう。いいお返事がいただけると思っていいのですか。
もう終わりにしようと思います。
何をです。
保身のために秘密を隠すこと。
ではどうされるおつもりですか。
警察に自首します。あなた方がお疑いの通り、私は充の復讐のために河合信也を殺しました。5年前にカムロ町で河合が拉致されたあの日に、自分のこの手で。北方先生はその協力者です。
もし自首をすれば、あなたはただの人殺しです。厚労省の立て直しで人気が高まっていた分、そこから突き落とされる衝撃は大きいでしょう。自首は考え直した方がいい。私どもが秘密を守って差し上げますよ。
その代わり、あなた方の仲間になれと、そういうことでしょ。
官僚が組織にいる以上、しがらみに生きるのは避けられません。みんな国のために自分こそが正しいと信じる意見をぶつけ合い、無難な落としどころを探って初めてことが進むんです。それなのにあなたはもう十分多くの正義を果たせたじゃありませんか。厚労省の腐敗を正し、天下りの排除も毅然とやってのけた。その成果は私も他の方々も尊重するとお約束します。しかし今、楠本玲子が人殺しだったとなれば、あなたの果たしてきた正義は全部水の泡になってしまう。むしろ揺り戻して前よりも腐敗する結果になるかもしれません。あなたもそれは望まないはずです。誰にだって秘密はあります。私どもに任せていただければ必ず最後まで守り抜きますよ。すべて闇に葬るんです。
そこが問題なんですよ。沢さんは充のお見舞いに来続けてくれた同級生でした。 もう来なくていいと拒絶したのは私の方。彼女だけはあの高校で充の味方でいてくれたのに私がこの手で復讐を果たしたから、そこへ引き寄せられた闇に彼女が飲み込まれてしまった。なのにそのことをみんながなかったことにしようとしている。13年前、充を追い詰めた同級生たちのように。何と言われても私は自首します。もっと早くそうしていれば沢さんは死なずに済んだ。
思った以上にあなたは青臭い人だったんですね。
あなた方は私を失脚させたことで良しとすればいいでしょう。当初の目的はそれだけだったはずです。でも私を操り、年金160兆に手を出そうとしたのは欲のかきすぎでしたね。私が自首する以上、それはもはや不可能に近い話です。あなたの飼い主たちにそうお伝えなさい。
私としてはかけた労力に対して見合わない成果になったわけですね。が捨て身になった人間にもう駆け引きは通じませんな。
お母さん、ここどこ？
みつる。
なーに？
みつる！みつる！
Of all the times
もう
to wake up from a
終わりだよ
frickin'
な。
coma.
ああ、半グレにしちゃまあまあ歯ごたえあったぜ。
しょうがない兄貴っすね。あとは引っ込んでてくださいよ。病み上がりなんだから。
抜かせ。
すげえ。
一応ここの胴元も用心棒とか六本木の精鋭を揃えてたはずなんですけど、 RK には元極道も多くて歯が立たなかったっていうか。でもそれを全部叩き伏せちゃうんだからすげえっすよ、八神さんたちは。
そんな話を聞きたいんじゃないよ。 RK の相馬は本当に今日ここに来てなかったんだな。
ええ、多分いなかったと思います。
なるほど。じゃあこんだけ苦労してマジで成果なし。
ああ、八神さんたちは相馬を見つけたかったんですか？それならさっき RK の連中が言ってるのを聞きましたよ。相馬は偉人町から指示飛ばしてるって。
ほう。じゃあもしかしてずっと向こうで桑野を探してるってことか？
そういや今朝方テッソンとこに襲撃があったらしいよ。 RK がクワナを探しに来たんだ。そこに相馬がいたかまでは分かんないけど。
となるともう俺らがカムロ町でやれることはねえ。明日また偉人町に行くか。うまいことクワナと合流できりゃ相馬だって向こうから出てくるはずだ。
ああ、そうだな。
Should go back to the office and rest for the night. We'll head to Ijincho again tomorrow to find Kuwana. It's one of those situations I don't feel like we're going to get all the way to the office before we get attacked. Or we're going to get news to go somewhere else. Let's... You know what? Let's just get the giant thing and some gyoza and some fried rice. Sure. I'd crush all of that.
いただきます。
Crushing Chasu challenge. I'd take that challenge. Give me the whole bowl.
これはごちそうさま。
ありがとうございました。
But yeah, we were playing Lost Judgment. We're pretty far into the story, so if anybody is worried about spoilers, just fair warning before we get too far here. I'm usually try to be concerned about spoilers, so just like to, be aware of that and let people know where we are. We're in Chapter 12 of the game. Do what I do and poorly hide. Just turn the video off, Craft. I've actually done that for a few people's streams. I swear I read the title as Public Security's Inside Me. Oh my. I mean, that's kind of what they do, though. They probably would if they could. Welcome in, Saints Flow. Hope you're well. Game looks beautiful. Reminds me of Yakuza. So it's so Judgment actually is a spin-off of Yakuza. So you're absolutely correct in that assessment. You just happen to be a detective instead of a a mobster. But this, so let me pull the map. So this is actually we're in Kamurocho right now. So a lot of this should look familiar for anybody who's familiar with the Yakuza series in general. We also this game's kind of split into the two districts. So you also, or sorry, 2 areas. So we have Kamurocho, we have Yokohama, which is featured in Like a Dragon. I don't know if it's in any of the other games. And there has been no Sotenbori yet. So, well, if it is in this game, not sure yet. Somehow I doubt it though. But it's interesting that it flips between Kamurocho and Ijincho. It's been a new and interesting dynamic. All right, we are going to advance the story a little bit more. I really feel like we're getting really close to what I would consider the end game. Although the game will do the customary thing, the nice thing of telling you, hey, you're at the point of no return. You might want to do the rest of these side missions before you advance this any further. So hopefully, we still get that courtesy here. I imagine that we will. But it doesn't feel like it's too far off. It's 2 a.m. and I napped when Floops went live, so I just sit and exist. Wait, you napped from the time that Floops went live? Is that what you're trying to say, Saints? So if so, that's a hell of a nap. But yeah, when you've napped during the day, it's just like, well, I can't go to bed now. Definitely know the feeling. Or I'll just sleep deprive myself continuously. Oh, no cutscene. Time to meet with Tsukumo and discuss our next steps. Although Ijincho's chock full of RK right now.
Yo, 今日もぼちぼち動くとすっか。行こうぜ、タボ。
Okay. I don't know if I'd consider that a warning or what. Saying Ijincho's full of RK soldiers. I don't know what you want to call them. Let's hit the grocery or wait. Is there a pharmacy here? Maybe this one? No, extract shop. Ah, drugstore. That's what we want. Basically, I feel like the game's telling me to re-up on all of my healing. So we're going to do that. You know what? I'll say I'll fight these with Kaito here. You shit. Yep, we're definitely at the point where most groups of enemies have... You destroyed a bike. How could you do that? That's my job. Damn it! I just wanted a bike. I feel like I need to clear some of this out first. This is what I want. Cool sword. How does it fare against the bike? Trick question. It doesn't. Oh, so that was a nice little double KO off the wall run. I liked that one. Didn't even give Kaito a chance. Alrighty, give me as many of these. Okay, we're maxed out on those. Sure, I'll spend 80k on that. And that. Doesn't bother me any. Okay. Closest taxi is over here. This way. We're going back to Ijincho. Beer back for you, choir? Okay, sounds good. See what Tsukumo has to say. Oh, hold on. We have a diversion. Made a mark so you can see a clip to remove. Got it. Yeah, it should be the detector, right? I swear that's what it is. Oh, wait. Is it? Yeah, it's the detector. Forgot the fight before we, You can do anything about it, though? Delinquent students, oh no. I mean, I guess that's better than arcade, because in theory, the students shouldn't have guns. Ah. Nice weapon. I think I'll have it. And just stomps him at the end. A bit cruel, but you know what? It gets the job done. Anyway, where's green? Or is it? Is it in the car park? Nope, can't get in there. Above, maybe? I'm trying not to have the gadget open for too long because it's extremely annoying. Actually, wait, we can do this. Here we can cheat. So y'all don't have to listen to this. I'm saving all of you the trouble. If I'm pointed here, it's like it's the light. Oh my gosh. It's in the... Okay. Got it. Some kid-sized shoes. Those sure aren't going on my feet. Yes, Takayuki-san. Futaba. Oh, it's the little girl from earlier. Got it. Oh, hey there, Futaba-chan. Figured there might not be another squirrel around, so I sprinted here as fast as I could. Looks like you got to it first. Give me my shoes back. Yeah, we thefted them.
Oh.
True, at least this time. Oh, right. I have something for you. Here's some shoes that I found in a bush. Hope you like them. Try these on to see if they fit. I know I sure as heck can't wear them. Well, okay. Then how about I trade you for what I found? Grand Theft Ugg boot. Pretty much. I'm not really sure what this is for. 9 gates tile. Shogi. Well, you'll find out when you're older. But anyway, trade's a trade. Yeah, get her a pumpkin spice latte and send her on her way. Sweet deal. This is fun. Let's trade again when we both find more treasure.
Oh.
Sounds like a plan to me. Great. See you later. I think that's like 10 out of 56 squirrels that we found. So, ton more to find. If we want to, you know, try and get all the... if we want to try and find all the collectibles, or at least get somewhere close to them.
Yeah, これはYagami氏。
ああ。つくも一人か。杉浦は？
桑名さんを探そうと聞き込みに出てます。ただ、ハンピン・リューマンのところから姿を消して以来、桑名さんがどこにいるかまるでつかめないのです。異人町にいるかすら定かではありません。
そうかい。珍しく冴えねえな。急いで来ることもなかったか。
鉄道から何か連絡は？
いえ、お二人のいない間、異人町は膠着状態です。
相馬は異人町から RK に指示を出してるらしいんだけど。
ええ、でも異人町のどこにいるかまではつかめてません。
なるほど。だから膠着状態か。
Should scope out what's going on in Ijincho. Hopefully I find a lead on Kuwana or Soma somehow. Okay. Scope it out. Is this one of those, like, just start running into the city and then they'll call you, like, a minute later? That's another fun thing they like to do when they're, reloading the area. Let's go get some chicken. Spicy Frankfurter. Take him. Yagami persists on a diet of fast food. Hot dog on a stick. Alright, anything we can do? Interestingly, no side missions are up other than one of the school stories, which is skateboarding. I don't think I'm going to run all the way over there or take a taxi all the way over there. So. That's not what I wanted to do, but sure. And there you go.
ようまたこっちに
Also, he
戻って
stopped
き
in
た
the middle of the road to answer a call.
あんたクワナか。
迎えをやるから会いに来いよ。
やっぱりまだ偉人町にいたんだな。
ああただお互い RK やら公安に面が割れてる身だ。まずは誰にもつけられないように儀礼にしろ。監視の目を振り払うんだ。
どうやって？
そりゃそっちで考えてくれよ探偵さん。支度ができたら沢君のマンション前に来い。
沢先生の？
ああじゃあな。
Shake any tails I might have, huh? Guess I ought to head over to Liumang territory. Doubt RK can keep a beat on me there. Just gotta make sure I pull a solid vanishing act. Gonna go all master of disguise. Interesting. Oh. Listen here. Guns are dangerous. Can't block what's behind you, or when you're getting hit in the back of the head. That was sneaky. Get off me, fool. I'll use a single EX charge for that. I didn't really want to, but that's fine. I might have to use more than that. Ugh, my deflections suck right now. As long as you guys don't have guns, I'm cool with that. Oh. You can't go backwards in styles, so it's like kind of awkward when you miss it like that, what I just did, like twice. Oh, just, I'll say, really can't. Gotta leave him on one hit. Yeah, give me the Tonfa. I do believe that man has a broken arm. And that guy's jaw is probably broken. Damn. Alright. I appreciate your style for trying to flip into me. Fast food is better for you. Slow food is usually full of fat. I mean, science checks out on that, I'm sure. Let's heal up with the rest of our garbage food. Kangaroo is way more lean and healthy than bacon. Fun fact of the day, I did not know that. It's not frowned upon. Something. Fast v slow. Right, right. Eating Rue? Yeah. I'm just curious. I'm legitimately asking. Alright, Tesso's right here. He can wait him another minute. As I suspect we'll be into another cutscene and, well, perhaps another fight with Kuwana. Who knows? Nah, I think we're the only country that eats its coat of arms. Alright. Yeah, I figured that would just be like a, I don't know, something that's not necessarily outlawed, but frowned upon. Now I know.
Yo, 兄弟。
なんかやけに静かだね。RK の襲撃があったんだって。
若いもんが2人骨までやられて病院送りにされたよ。いつの間にか俺らより RK のが数増やしてやがる。ここは偉人町だったのに外へ一歩出りゃもうアウェーだ。
連中の狙いはやっぱりクワナだった。
間違いねえだろう。クワナはうまく脱出したみてえだが連絡が取れなくなってる。
あいつからはさっき連絡があったよ。これから会いに行く。
本当か？
ああ。でもこのまま行ったら俺がクワナのところに RK を案内することになる。まずは一度敵の目を振り切らないとね。
なるほど。だからここに来たのか。てっきり襲撃の被害を心配しに来てくれたんだと思ってた。
それもあるけどさ。手貸してくれ。ここは悪名高いギャングの縄張りだろ。秘密の抜け道とかない？
ああ？
そこを抜ければ一旦 RK の目を出し抜けると思ったんだけど。
そんな都合のいい抜け道なんて
ないわけないよね。
そうだな、あるぜ。悪名高いギャングの縄張りだからな。わかったよ、ついてこい。
助かる。
おい、こっちだ兄弟。非常時の抜け道がある。
Let's do gang stuff.
多分クワナも襲撃された時そこを使って逃げたんだ。
Ah, so that's why you can open this room. It all makes sense now.
下水道が秘密の抜け道？
ちゃんと抜け道用に作ってある。全然匂わねえだろ。
ああ、確かに。
中に降りて先行ったら福徳公園に出られる。この抜け道は俺らにとっちゃ万が一のとっておきだ。誰にも言うんじゃないぞ。
ああ、感謝するよ。よし、じゃあここ入る前に変装しとくか。そうすれば抜け道出た時完璧に RK の目を振り切れる。
なるほど。それいい考えだ。
Work clothes, vampire costume, pilot costume, bartender style, or ninja outfit. I'm thinking vampire or pilot, personally. Let's go pilot. The most out of place coming out of a sewer.
いいじゃないか。さすがに慣れたもんだ。
どうも。変装にはちょっと自信があるんでね。
よし、準備はいいな。抜け道の中は一本道だが、ちょっとくれ。なんだったら俺もついてってやる。
いや、一人で大丈夫だよ。クワナもここを襲撃に巻き込んじゃってあんたに合わす顔ないだろうし。
もしそうなら全然気にしてねえって伝えといてくれ。俺がムカついてるのは RK の連中だけだ。絶対偉人町から追い出してやる。
分かった。じゃあありがとな。
You know, considering what, you know, considering Halloween was yesterday, I probably should have went in Vampire, but oh well. That worked, right? I should have lost any arcade tails by now. Kuwana said he'd send someone to get me in front of Sawa-sensei's apartment. Time to go. Can I change? Actually. No disguise required. Okay. Never mind, we don't get to pick. Heartbreaking. Yeah, I realized my mistake as soon as I clicked it without thinking. Could have worn our Brahm costume. I want to be a ninja. I used ninja last time. Like, they wanted me to have, like, a stealth mission or something. Like, yep, ninja costume. Without a doubt. Alright, I want to be a ninja. Sorry, I misread that. You can forgive me. Multiple meanings. Could read it like a vampire, or you could call back to the English lesson we had earlier. Get tapped out. Oh, the pedestrians are just like clapping, like I could totally be beating up an innocent person. You have any guns? Good. Give me that. Oh wait, we could... Hold on. Here's why I'm totally not Yagami disguise. Hoverboard pilot. Oh, of course. Uses one of the students.
いい変装ですね、八神さん。
赤池くんか。ほんとクワナの言うことは何でも聞くんだな。
乗ってください。先生のところにお連れします。
あんただけか？他の同級生たちは？
俺一人です。今日は人手がいらないみたいなんで。
へえ。 この船って博物館になってるやつだよね。
ええ。でもこんな時間には誰もいません。先生も長居する気はないそうです。
クワナは俺と会ったらまたすぐどっか逃げる気なのか？
それは俺じゃなくて先生に直接聞いてください。
よう、悪かったな、わざわざ来てもらって。こっちはお尋ね者なもんだよ。
その割には目につくとこにいるもんだな。
ここは追っ手に数で囲まれても逃げ道がいっぱいある。いざって時、周りに迷惑かけずに済むしな。
あんたが人の迷惑考えてるとは思わなかった。
赤池、少し八神さんと二人で話してもいいか？
どうぞ、八神さん。
テッソーたちには悪いことをしたよ。俺を探して RK が襲撃してきたんだ。奴ら半品リューマンをヘとも思っちゃいねえらしい。
結局のところ相手は公安だ。日本中どこ行ったって逃げ切れるもんじゃない。それと RK の相馬は多分公安の潜入捜査官だ。登場会に入る前からずっとな。
潜入捜査官？
ああ。でも逆にその相馬を捕まえれば奥にいる黒幕も引きずり出せるかもしれない。そうやって全部明るみに出さない限りあんたはずっと追われ続ける。
そりゃ困ったな。
沢先生の件、江原の三越場殺しの件、隠し事はもう終わりだ。全部ぶちまけて公安の付け入る隙をなくす。それには例の痴漢裁判がおあつらい向きの舞台になると思う。
お前の言う全部ぶちまけるってのは楠本さんの件も含めてだろ。俺は彼女を売るような真似はしない。ダメだ、話になんねえ。
その結果が沢先生を殺したんだとしてもか、話にならないんじゃない。あんたはそこから目をそらしてるだけだ。
そういうお前は13年前の満を知らないだろう。そんな奴にとやかく言われたくないな。俺はみんなが目を背けてる。いじめの現実ってやつに正面から向き合ってるんだ。社会にマスコミ、みんな子供が自殺するたび騒ぐが、結局未だに何も変わっちゃいない。そして毎度のようにどの加害者も口を揃えてこう言う。まさか死ぬなんて思わなかった。ああ。あいつらはどれだけ残酷なことを人にしてるか分かってない。それは自分に痛みがないから、自分が安全なとこにいると思ってるからだ。だから俺はそうじゃないってことを奴らに思い知らせたい。お前らのやっていることにはいつか必ず報いがあるってな。
クワナ。
この瞬間もどこかで奴らに苦しめられてる子たちがいる。満やその子らのために何ができるか必死に考えた結果が今の俺だ。
あんたの気持ちはよくわかるよ。わかっちまう。自分でも怖いくらいにな。でもそいつは野放しにするとすぐに制御できなくなる。暴走した正義が行き着く先はいつも同じだ。自分の正義のための犠牲を都合よく正当化する。例えば沢先生のような人の犠牲も。
くどい。
本当の正義なら真実を恐れない。真実から逃げたりもしない。あんたや楠本玲子が全てをさらけ出さない限り公安はどこまで持ってくる。分かってんのか。今のまま捕まったらあんた闇に葬られんだぞ。
ああ、そういうことになるんだろうな。
何？
でも俺は逃げ切ってみせる。相手が公安だろうがな。いつでもそうできるように準備は重ねてきた。そのために裏社会を生きてきた。
そんなうまくいくわけねえだろ。あんたはもう何人も殺してんだ。
全員受けるべき罰を受けてなかった奴らだ。あいつらを殺すのに社会は手を汚さない。だから俺が手を汚しているだけだ。これから先もな。13年前に満が飛び降りた日、俺は自分に呪いをかけたんだよ。どうせ一生かけたって満には償いきれねえんだ。俺は自分がどうなろうが構わない。その代わり最後までやらせてもらう。
じゃあなんで俺をここに呼んだ？そんな話して俺が褒めてくれるとでも思ったか？
まさかお前がそんな物分かりのいいやつだとは思ってないよ。でもだからお前にはいろいろ話しすぎちまったのかもな。
なんだよ。
江原さんにこれを渡しそびれてた。悪いんだがお前から渡してくれないか。頼めるのはお前だけなんだ。
江原敏郎？
これには江原さんへのメッセージが込められてる。あの人の復讐を最後まで一緒に仕上げるつもりだったんだが、もうそうも言ってられないだし、俺は今日限りこの顔も名前も変えて消える。
俺があんたをこのまま行かせると思うか？
別れに未練は禁物だぜ。
ダメだ。引き下がれないんだよ、こっちも。昔真実を追い切らなかったことで俺は寺沢恵美という女の子を死なせてる。罪を逃れた人殺しはその秘密を守るためにまた人を殺す。あんたや楠本玲子もいつかそうなるかもしれない。
やっぱりな。お前と会ったらこんな風になるんじゃないかと思ってた。
逃げるなら起きはないよ。あんたが何人殺してるとしても俺はその証拠を持ってないんだ。捕まえたところで監禁でもしとかない限りあんたはまた逃げるだろう。
じゃあどうすんだ？
あんたが自分の意志でここに残るまで俺は説得し続ける。あんたも楠本玲子もまだ救うことができると信じているから。
たく。ん？赤池！
相馬？ RK か？なんで奴らこの場所が分かったんだ？
いいかみんな、北方先生は殺すなよ。その代わり八神の方は逃がさなきゃどっちでもいい。
お前は監視を振り切ってここへ来た。俺もそう。奴らに面が割れてるからな。嫌でも慎重に動かなきゃならなかった。なら後をつけられたのは俺でもお前でもなく赤池だった可能性が高い。公安は赤池と俺とのつながりに気づいたんだよ。これが何を意味するか分かるか？
あんたよく今そんなことに気が回るな。
楠本さんだよ。彼女以外赤池と俺のつながりを知らねえはずだ。
え？
つまり楠本さんが俺を公安に売った。どうやら彼女が心変わりする何かがあったんだ。
そういえばあんた、ここには逃げ道がいくらでもあるって言ってなかったか？
そりゃ俺一人で逃げる時の話だ。
じゃあなんで行かね
え？お前俺を説得してくれるんだろ？その時は どんな理屈こねてくんのか興味あんでね。
了解。よく考えとく。
いいよみんな、ほらもう行けって。
おう、こいつら二人ともなんか技持ってるぞ。逃がさねえように足から行け。
今までの雑魚とはちょっと違う感じだな。
ああ、でもこっちのやることはいつもと一緒だ。
Alright, go time. I think I should immediately pop a EX boosting item. Actually, let's do two. So much happening. No idea. That's not. That's the dude I gotta worry about getting hit by. The rest of these dudes are... Oh, it's not. That's fine, just to get away from them. I'm cool with that. Alright, what do you got? Oh, you fuck. He does have a gun. As soon as I heal, he's immediately into it again. Ow. That should have killed me, I think. Alright, the game has changed a bit. Gosh. Like, he poses as soon as he's gonna shoot. It's just I don't have time to... There you go. Gosh. Oh. Ow. Have the sheets have fun? I'm not having fun because I'm dead. But hope you sleep well, Francis. Take care. We got through the first wave pretty quickly. I don't know how that's karma at all. Oh, that had hurt. Nice. What I also think I need to do is, just pick up chairs and shit as soon as he hits phase 2. Oh, how nice of you to join, Kuwana. Heal just a little bit. What? Okay. As soon as he goes to charge, it's just, we need to do that to him. What was with the can? You know what? Not even gonna. I don't even want to know. Fuck. Didn't see that one. Damn it! Oh. That sledge almost did the job itself. Alright, not bad.
たった2人相手にこんなに手こずってちゃ RK もまだまだって言われちゃうな。みんな天下の同情会だったんだろ。看板に恥ずかしくない仕事しなきゃ。
心が潮時だな。
お？まだなんか奥の手がある感じ？
ああ、でも悪いがそんないいもんじゃねえぞ。おいクワナ、足から行けって言ってろ。待てこれ、止まれクワナ。よし、撤収。急いでくれよ、みんな。すぐ人が来るぞ。はあ、やってくれるよったく。